session 2 of my Hoard of the Dragon, or our Hoard of the Dragon Queen session. You may realize that there is no cameras today. That's because I'm playing on a laptop, and I rather have that working by the end of the day than having to mess around with having the stream F up. So I will allow my players to go introduce themselves um, to their best of their abilities. Um, okay, so first will be the lovely um, Asmod.
I'm Asman412. You can just call me Don. I really don't care either way. And I'm playing Harky, the wild magic sorcerer. Things are gonna go anywhere from potted plants to fireballs. Just want to
Yeah.
know what happens.
Next up is the also lovely Jack.
Hello. I'm playing Quidley Sunnyhill, a little halfling street. Excuse me.
Oh, I
Damn
love that you. She's my
Damn
favorite
it.
character.
A little traveling street performer, hauling around a baby badger in a trunk, and yeah, that's me.
Next up is the really, really handsome Krillin.
Hey, what's up? I'm Krellin. I'm playing Neverwinter Stones, world famous treasure hunter, at least in his own mind.
And here's our one and only Dragonborn of the group, Ronald.
No, I'm Rob, and today I will be playing. I almost forgot my own name. Archhand Silverscale, former mercenary, soldier, and yes, Silverscaled Dragonborn fighter.
And last but certainly not least, our lovely, lovely, lovely Tio.
Hi, I'm Tio. I'll be playing Zorotok Stonehorn, Minotaur Barbarian.
Yes.
And yeah, last session, which was actually offline, we had our characters like introduce themselves. Each one of them had their own reasons. Uh, do you mind each of you kind of the reasons why, like you um, are going? In general, all of them joined a caravan by the end of the last session. But I wanted to sort of tell each reason why for each character if they remember it.
I think I was delivering something.
Harky just wants to stay safe. Kobold in a big, big world.
Oh.
Hmm.
Neverwinter has heard rumors of some kind of ruin to explore down near Green Nest, so he was headed down there to see if he could find it.
um, Wenley has been hired to help someone woo somebody. So apparently she's just there to like give moral support as a guy delivers a letter to his sweetheart.
And out of all the,
you know,
oh, go on.
I was gonna say, and I think for Archan, it was partly just continuing to travel with the caravan, but then he also found out that some members of his former mercenary company were down in Greenhouse, and that they hadn't, for a friend of his, a kobold scout, hadn't heard from them in several days.
Alrighty. Then, without further ado, um, we find ourselves now in the present. Um, with the caravan sort of behind, waiting on the outskirts of the town. Um, our lovely, lovely group of merry players will be in the greenest town. Hold on, yep, everyone's on the greenest map. Holy shit, my map is horrible. Is there? Oh, there we go. Yep. Everyone is currently around the keep, or they should be around there, and they just finished up talking to one of the big humongous blue dragon that was outside of the um, keep, and they had promised to try to find and figure out where the dragon's eggs were. So, by the time you guys, so by this time it is about, hold on, let's see, it's currently 11 p.m. or no, 12 a.m. ish. After the when they get back into like the main keep with everyone else, and no one else um, knows what's happening. All they know that is they had stopped hearing the walls being bashed in by the dragon. And I am going to be retconning a little bit of thing. Last session, I said that our players have an hour to figure out, but I will be extending that by another hour or 2 hours to allow the players to have a little more freedom of choice. Because so, what are you guys going to be doing?
Harky thinks we should find egg.
Maybe we
Yeah.
should ask the governor about the town and where an egg of this sort might be.
I agree.
Maybe a big tower, like indicated before.
Well, has the town been, all the people out of it? If there are still people here, we need to get them out.
Um,
I don't
Every-
think we're gonna evacuate the entire city in an hour and a half.
uh,
Well,
um, everyone who is concerned about bringing people out of the town, roll me an insight check.
okie doke. Two. Yeah, I no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So both of you think that's a perfectly good idea.
May Harky roll.
Yes.
Be see his insight. Not one.
Wow. Wow. Great way to. So we start off by saying we're still alive, but we'll see what happens by the end.
I just want to point out that the roll 20 roller just rolled 3 ones in a row.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna allow you guys to re-roll just once.
I'll take it.
Okay, better.
Yes.
Oh my god, he's
Okay, so Harky and Silver Scales both think that that is a horrible idea, just on the basis that there's still um cultists outside,
Mm.
And
as
the
well
fucking
as
dragon.
um the dragon. So if you evacuate everyone, there's a chance that um
A lot
they
of them
will
are
get
gonna die.
attacked and by the cultist, and you will be wasting half the allotted time that you had to get the egg or try to figure out where they are.
Yeah, let's just go talk to that town governor and see what he knows about an egg.
Can
Yeah.
Harky torch his feet?
Only if he lies.
All right.
Yeah.
All
Good
right.
luck. I don't think we'll have to be worrying about him lying.
Um, you see Governor Nighthill come on up and like, well, it seems like you all a lot had helped us prevent the key from getting further damaged. I appreciate that. And as a reward, here is 20 gold pieces each. And he hands you 20 gold pieces, um, and you all can add that into your inventory.
Argues immediately. Ooh, shiny.
Yeah.
Now, if I may ask, how did you stop the dragon?
Well, we just talked to it, like.
Oh,
And it brought a pretty interesting dilemma that we think you might have some knowledge of how to solve.
hmm.
It's just upset. Its eggs are missing.
Well, I'm quite certain that we don't have dragon eggs. But I did see some strange people recently bringing in.
How certain are you? Willing to bet your whole town on it? Hmm?
Well, to be fair, I'm sure that my citizens are not the people who want to destroy their living. So, I mean, that's thought.
Tell me about these strangers.
Well, it's been a week since we've seen them, but oh, it was a week ago when we started seeing them, but they began transporting in strange deliveries, and we honestly don't know where they're taking them. But
Where'd you see them?
well, last I heard, they they have been delivering to uh to the um to here, and he points to the map to number 3, which is, let me see, I know I have a map somewhere here. I know it's gonna.
Isn't that isn't that the fort that we just went to go save?
Let me see. I might that's the Temple of Kan- Kunti. Kunti. And yeah, they. I've seen them drop off some items near the temple, but I honestly haven't have any reason why they would be taking items to the temple. They usually just the temple contracts their own people to bring in items.
I turn around and start heading for the temple.
Harky is scampering along behind.
Yeah.
It's like no more words. I just turn and I'm walking.
Under his breath, Harky was just going to go, shame. Wanted to burn feet.
Um,
Maybe later.
Yeah. I think there's still some time left for that.
um, quick question.
Temple of who?
Well, you see, it's our local deity that we worship. Um, let me look up some information about them. Well, you see, we're mainly an gardening area, and you see, she is our patrons that we follow, and she's been pretty much helping us. Oh, hold on, the quick BRB, hear the mail come.
I have seriously rolled 4 ones in a row, guys.
Yeah.
I actually I'm gonna make a few more rolls, make sure it's not broken. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
It's just luck.
Yeah.
Or lack thereof.
And we're back. Sorry about that. And the live stream. Let's see. Where was I?
Talking about the local deity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She helps us uh have some prosperous seasons as of late, and we kind of owe her everything. So
And so you think somebody stole a dragon egg and offered it to her?
well, I honestly do not see why, seeing that she does not really like that sort of uh oh she does love animals, but I mean I know she does not like pissing off other deities, especially dragons.
Well, that's what happens. A dragon has been pissed off.
Well, Harky knows as well as anything. Prosperity does not come without payment. There's
I'm
always a
still
price to be paid. Always.
I mean, we have been, doing our part, offering up a portion of our um, grains, our goods, and like to be fair, we haven't done anything to offend them, and in fact, I feel like we have a some mutual understanding of each other. So, I do highly recommend you checking out the temple.
Hmm. I Wenley narrows her eyes at this guy and kind of leans in and says, "Hmm."
Uh,
Neverwinter leans over towards Harky and just kind of lowers his voice a little bit, and then Draconic says, "Is he lying?"
well,
Harky will squint and make an insight check.
yep, insight.
Same, 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 same. Uh, that's a 12.
Okay.
I would I would just like to point out I have already started walking towards the temple, and when I realize nobody's following me, I just kind of stop some distance away, too far away to hear, but close enough to see. And I just kind of stand there tapping one hoof with my arms crossed.
All right. For the two of you who did do an insight check, he's not lying. It's
Okay.
like he's being totally chill. Like, hey, this shit has happened. We this is us people coming in, and
All right.
so quick question: is anyone going to tell the dragon about this?
Well, not yet.
How long does it take to walk to where the dragon is?
Uh, if you're going to walk 5 minutes.
I think
No.
Wenley is scampering to catch up with Zaratok.
Carol your inner kobold and catch up.
I'd go
Yeah.
to the temple.
No, I don't think we should tell the dragon anything until we actually know something.
Yeah,
Agree. Yeah.
Alrighty then.
It's best not to waste their time and use what time we have to find those eggs.
Alrighty then.
Harken up, die horribly. Let's find egg first.
Um, so everyone roll me a stealth check as you pass by some more cultists and kobolds.
Oh lord.
Hey, fellow kobold.
nope.
Okay,
Aha! Nat 20. Yes.
so your combined total,
Archane's one sneaky bastard.
I would say with your combined, uh, with a nat 20, a nat 3, 1, and a sort of in between. I would say I will allow all of you to barely pass the stealth check.
Wenley,
Mm.
why aren't your rolls showing up?
Huh?
Wenley's
I'm
rolls aren't showing up.
on a tablet computer.
Ah.
Yeah, it is really stupid.
Okay.
And yeah, you guys barely get past all the cultists and stuff. Let's see if do and temple of Tia. Do do do. I am going to move you guys to a new map. Okay, new page and title.
Excuse me.
And this is just a rough box. Um, map layer. Just to warn you guys, this does not properly, but this is the only one that I could have found that is actually a temple for this deity. So just imagine this end is sort of the northern end right here, and you guys are walking towards it. and you guys see that there is a group of cultists.
Look at your compass rose in the bottom. Bottom left. I put a little.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. Yeah, you see some cultists spread around, and you do also see a battering ram, and you guys can drag upon your tokens onto the um, thing,
Where at?
the northern end where Harkey is at, right here.
Oh, that's
Actually,
Hucky?
how can I even change my color? Because I did
Yeah.
not want brown. Oh, here we go.
Click on the color and roll 20, and it'll bring up a palette.
Yep, there we go. Purple. There we go. Much easier to see. And the gray is the cultist, and the yellow is the battling ram.
Hmm.
Something tells Harky something's going wrong.
Something's very wrong.
Well, I pull out my great axe.
Everybody must be going left because it's not right.
What?
And everyone do me. Actually, here we go. Where is that? How did I even get the initiate? Um, there we go. Everyone click on your tokens and do me yeah, initiative. And don't worry about you or yeah. And let's see, one, two, three. Someone. Okay, so who else?
Yeah, for some reason it didn't put my initiative into the
Oh,
turn tracker.
um, did you click on your token?
I did, yeah. So it's probably
At turn
you
19. Okay, who else hasn't gotten their turn order in?
You're
Uh,
probably gonna have to put Wenley on the map and roll her initiative for her.
yeah, I'm going to.
Sorry.
Do, do, do. And initiative. Oh, 23. That's a good. Hey, you got a nat.
Jesus, nicely done, Wenley.
All right. So since each of you sort of have the Um,
The drop on these guys.
yeah, the cultists have not seen you quite yet. Um, all have an attack of opportunity. Uh, One turn of
A surprise round,
movement. Yeah,
basically.
surprise turn, whatever. So starting off, uh, Sending Hells can go first.
Okay. How many are there?
There's
Uh,
five.
Five plus a big battling ramp.
Here, I'm gonna send you a
And they're
space.
trying to get into the temple that we're trying to get into.
Yeah.
Correct. Um. Well, then I'm going to. Wenley is going to basically, and they don't know we're here yet.
No, they're mainly
Okay.
focusing on the temple.
Getting into the temple. So Wenli is going to like run around the other side and start waving her arms, like the other side from her companions, and start waving her arms. And like if she knows like one word in kobold, like fire, fire, or just kind of like yelling, like, oh, look over there, look over there. Before I do this, though, I'm going to give Zaratok inspiration.
Hey.
What's up? So Wenley is basically trying to distract them so that you guys can go into the temple without dealing with them.
All right. So your speed is what is your speed? What's the normal speed of a lightfoot halfling?
25.
Yeah, I
25.
think 25.
Okay, so you wanted to use your movement turn to move.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's see. 25 to move. All right. Now it is Silver Skill's turn.
All right. Yeah. Well, I think he's still hurting a little bit from that the last encounter with some cultists. So he would actually pull out his light crossbow. Let's see where probably move to about there. Then see crossbows 80 feet. Yeah, I
Short
should
range on a
say
light
that should be
crossbow is
within.
80.
Yeah. So I think he's going to take a shot at the one pretty much a straight line from where he is now.
Okay, roll for
Yeah.
accuracy. 19 hits.
Haha, nice. So and then that'll be 7 piercing damage.
Okay, let me see. You see that this cultist, the bolt goes straight towards it, and you hit it. See it hit sort of side of the head, and the cultist goes down right on the knee. But it's still it's still sort of uh standing on one knee.
And let's see. So that was movement. That's going to be all that I can do this turn.
Alrighty. Now it is Harky's turn.
Arky is going. I believe we got our spells back or no?
Um,
We took a short rest.
Short rest, so I don't have my spells.
yeah.
Ah, well. He's gonna firebolt the one that got struck in the face.
Okay, so it's down.
Oh, that's
Oh my, yeah.
And you see the firebolt go directly towards his head, right where the bolt was, and then you just see it burst up in flames, and the cultists go down, and this with like cartoonish flames coming off the head.
Harky will look over to Neverwinter, lift his fingers to his lips, and then blow it.
And now it's Neverwinter's turn.
All right, kid, don't get cocky. Neverwinter will scoot over by Arjan and aim at this cultist over here.
Which
And
one?
That one.
Okay, that one. All right.
And this is surprise, right? So we should have
Yeah.
advantage.
Yep.
Alrighty.
21.
That's a
hit.
21. So 8 points of damage.
8. You also see this cultist go down on one knee. This one even more hurt than what his partner was before he went down.
Bardic Inspiration has a 1d6, right?
Yeah.
okay, cool.
hmm
So what kind of rolls?
Anytime you roll a d20, you can choose to add the d6.
Okay.
Oh, I should describe like what she did to give you that inspiration. I think she would have whispered into his ear, "I know you can get through the door."
Aww.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume she was like riding on him. Otherwise, she could never whisper in his ear.
And now it is Stronghorn's turn. So far, one cultist is down and out. One is down, but yet to be out, and 3 still are up. Confused on why one is severely damaged, and the other one is just.
All right, so I'm gonna go for a goring rush. Let's see, my movement. I've got 30 feet. Okay, so I'm going to. It's what more than if I dash more than 10 in more than 20 feet. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm going to dash and run up to this guy. And I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna bonus action, goring rush, spear him with my horns. Spear him with my horns.
All right, roll.
So that's with advantage, right?
Yep. 18 hits. You see this also. Your horns just barely pierce it. It pierces him really hard, and you see him like, what the? And then you also have another turn into it with an item hit with another attack. Ever using rage.
Uh, nah, that was my bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, melee attack with your horns was a bonus action.
Alright, you can still do another turn with a melee or with a spell.
I have no spells.
You should still have your action though. You should be able
Yeah.
to just attack him
No,
normally.
dash is an action.
You moved no more than 30 feet, so you still have your action.
Immediately after you use the dash action on your turn and move at least 20 feet, you can make a melee attack with your horns.
Okay.
Alright then.
Mhm.
Now, with the
Should have been a
cultist.
rogue.
I am now imagining a Minotaur rogue.
I mean,
Oh, I
I'm
love
building
a
Minotaur
Minotaur.
rogue. I'm building a Minotaur monk for another game.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's a fun soul.
Alright. So next up is a lovely stunning hill. What is she going to be doing? Continuing moving, trying to distract, since literally more than half of them are either injured or dead. And you are unsure if there's more that's coming. So I'm guessing that you are moving.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
your
realize it
turn.
was my turn. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Yeah, you're
Um,
back at the top of initiative.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I'm not. I'm still trying to get their attention. I never. What happened with that? It seemed like it didn't have any effect,
Nah.
which is why not? I mean,
I
was I
mean,
supposed
they
to
were
go?
busy ramming the door. So,
Because they haven't had a chance to react.
yeah, they haven't. This is all like
Oh,
you guys doing what you. Um, it is initiative turn, so.
then Wenley is going to look at her companions and say, "Come on, there's got to be a better way to fix this." And I would like go up to one of them and like bat my hand on the battering ram and say, "Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!"
You know
Alright.
what a battering ram is?
It's a big log.
Alright, so I'm assuming that you're going to go into the array of fire and
Well,
try
like, yeah, like I was on the other side as my companions trying to distract them before, and they didn't react seemingly.
Alright.
At least not before my companions killed a bunch of them. So,
Alright,
um,
so I'm assuming that you're going to move up right here. And, um, alright, do,
and Wenley just starts like, thumping her fist on the top of the battering ram to get their attention.
you
And she's like,
haven't gotten there yet. You have a speed of 25.
I-
You have quite a
No,
while.
I think she's just gonna use her action to move through the battering ram, so she can
yeah,
move 15
yeah, it's a
feet.
dash.
Alright. Alright. You're on top of the battering ram now.
Sure.
And,
And say, "Stop it! You need to stop."
roll me
Persuasion.
um a combination of persuasion and what is another uh
Another what?
intimidate. A persuasion and
Okay.
intimidate.
I'm not trying to intimidate them though.
Well, I mean, the thing that I wanted to no,
Okay.
deception and
Di-
persuasion, so you can try to get their attention and like focus on that.
I
Dece-
okay.
Deception.
Trying to get
Well,
trying to
I'm
get people's attention's probably performance.
All right, then performance.
I am very
Performance
good.
and then persuasion.
Okay. I roll very bad at deception, which makes sense because I'm not trying to deceive them.
Yeah.
So, all right, 18 plus 6.
Uh, you're able to get their attention.
Well, that's good because I'm right up in their faces.
Like every single one that's still alive is focusing directly on you.
And I say,
Even the one with the Minotaur's horn inside its side.
Yep, 24.
I say, don't you see you're making things worse?
Okay.
You're making your dragon angry.
Okay.
I don't know if they can understand me, but I tell them that they're making the dragon angry.
Then do a persuasion roll if you haven't already.
Okay. 9 plus 6, so that's 15.
I would say that you did not make it.
Okay.
And actually, you managed to make them look around, just nod to each other, and then they each will go up closer to you.
Okay.
Now it's Silver Skull's turn. As you see, all of them sort of plan on going towards your little companion. His only attack that is vicious mockery, and I'm sure that she will never use it.
Now, you said, so these are cultists, they're not kobolds, they are cultists?
Yeah, they're
human
all
cultists?
Humanoid cultists.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought these were kobolds trying to get into the temple.
Yeah, they're cultists.
But they're dragon cultists, right?
Yeah, they're dragon cultists.
Okay, so it would still make sense to be like, don't make the dragon angry.
Yep.
Okay, as long as it makes sense.
Then I think he would move up right to that pond area. And then I think I would want to hold my action with the crossbow aimed right at that last cultist that Neverwinter hit.
All right.
And I would try ordering them to stand down.
Roll me.
Yeah, I would intimidate.
Yeah, roll me and intimidate.
Okay.
And keep in mind that a 15. Okay, so that
yeah.
You got a 3.
No. Yeah.
Unless you have a thing that makes advantages on intimidation checks.
No, I don't. I'm not proficient with intimidation. Well, I was gonna say that pointing the crossbow at him, and I order them to stand down. If they don't, if it doesn't look like, if to him it doesn't look like they're gonna back down, then they're gonna continue going after Wembley.
Yeah,
that's when he would take a shot.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to continue on. They haven't even heard you what you said.
Okay. So he's going to take a shot with his crossbow.
14 hits.
14.
And
yep.
He
would be aiming at the guy who was wounded by, or the person wounded by Neverwinter.
All right. You see that one just go right on down. Again, you see that the first one hit one eye, and the other one hit the other eye, and it just he went on down.
Yeah, and then he would probably yell to Wenley to get out of there, and that would basically be the last thing that he could do.
All right.
Yeah, so, that's about the last that he can do.
Now it's Harky's turn.
Well, I Harky is going to point his finger at the both cultists and
I feel like a nine does not hit.
uh
Um, you see this fly on past, but barely hit. Next up is Neverwinter.
Are these does does Neverwinter recognize this cult? Are these Cult of the Dragon cultists?
Yep, all of them are the same outfit, and um, yeah, they're the same as before. All of them are cults of the dragon.
Neverwinter will shout out, "Oh, at last this is the Cult of the Dragon. They want him angry." And then he will move over here and shoot that one in front of Zaratok.
All right, roll me.
Hello.
Then you can charge another one. I only get sneak attack against the ones that are threatened.
All right, roll me. It goes down. You don't even need to do a roll.
Yeah.
It just goes
Wow.
on down.
it. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
And you just see it just down again. Like boom, headshot. Boom, headshot.
I whip around and I shoot Neverwinter a dirty look. Like I had that one.
You can't charge things in front of you. Charge the next one.
All right. You see that now both cultists that are remaining seem that they're the last two remaining, and one of them is going to come on up and attack the Minotaur of the group.
The mighty mighty Minotaur.
Yep. Let's see.
Miss.
Miss,
Miss.
and then the other one will be doing attacking Ulu at disadvantage since she is on top of the thing. 14? Will that hit?
She had to step away for a sec. I have no idea what her AC is.
I'll bring it up. Um, it's a 13, so it does hit. And you will take 5 slashing damage once he gets back.
Stop getting hurt. Hurt means dead.
While we're waiting on them, it's now Stonehorn's turn.
I swing my axe around and try to clean through this asshole in front of me.
Okay. Let me. That 19 hits, 8 slashing. You see that his head is bashed in when he does slam on down. But he's still up and at him. Well, it's U's turn, but I'm sure that um they will be doing like persuading and all that. So I'm going to let her take their. I'll let them take their turn when they get back.
Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh no!
Yeah, you
I'm
take.
sorry, Cleo.
Yeah.
I thought it was a big deal.
You
Okay.
took
Yeah,
five.
same.
Yeah. You while you were away, you took 5 slashing damage.
Okay, cool. So, um,
And
from one of the cultists,
yeah,
was it like stab slashed me with a sword?
yeah.
Okay. Winley is basically gonna fall back, obviously horrified, and holding her shoulder or arm or whatever it is, and say, "Can't you see you're making everything worse? You're just I I don't know, what would she say? Actually, has the battering ram managed to open a hole in the door yet? Is there a
Mm,
crack that she can get through?
um, no, not yet. But if it
Okay, well then I am gonna look and see if I can find another entrance to the temple. Maybe
um,
a small one, like a window.
the cultist is still behind you, so he will take
Okay,
an
but
attack.
I what?
He will take an attack of opportunity. That's a warning. He already took.
Even though I'm not moving?
I don't know. If you're not moving, then that's
No,
fine.
I'm using my eyes to see if there's like a window or something that I can get in.
Roll me a perception check.
Sure. Oh, ho, ho. Uh, let's see. What's it doesn't matter what my modifier is. I rolled a 2, so
Yeah.
no.
Actually, since it's a +6, it will be an 8. Um.
Oh, okay. Well, 8.
You don't see anything up in front, but you feel like there might be something in on the sides that might be a good entrance.
Okay. Well then, she's just gonna spit out at one of them like, "You stupid big people!" Ugh!" And that could be an accidental use of my spell. I don't know if I had that spell though. I think I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. You have vicious
I
mockery.
do. I do.
So.
Okay. Um, and then she's gonna run around to the side and look for another way to get in, or try
Um.
to. And yeah, attack of opportunity happens.
DC 14. So he will have to do a wisdom saving throw.
I feel like vicious mockery is valid if they literally just stabbed me. So let's go with it.
Well, it takes at least 1 damage of um,
Okay.
psychic damage.
Okay.
Um, but it will take an opportunity to
You horrible, stupid big people.
uh,
You big bullies.
and well, it's still a disadvantage. It misses anyway.
Oh, that's cool.
And which way are you entering?
And like
Like
I'm
which
gonna
side?
try to find a side entrance or a window.
Okay, which side? Because you guys came in from the
That's
northern end.
the top side, like the to the right of the battering ram, because that's the side I'm on anyway.
Right. Um, you okay? Do me another perception
Okay.
since you are in a newer location.
Ah, 16.
Um, yeah, you see that there is a window that is broken in from the cultists.
Okay. Excellent. I'm gonna shinny up there and ignoring the broken glass and everything. I don't care if I get cut. I'm just gonna tumble right into the temple.
Alrighty then. We will get to you in a bit.
Sure.
Um, and we'll continue on with silver scales. You do-
Yep. Crossbow shot on that the cultist that just tried taking another swing at Wenley.
okay, roll me.
Aww.
Ooh,
That's a
nope.
miss.
Yep, that's a miss. Ooh.
And
See,
next up is Haki.
I was gonna say if I wanted,
Oh, go
I
on.
should still be. I still have the opportunity to move.
Yeah, you can move.
Let me.
You
Yeah,
can move in between those two cultists without provoking an attack of opportunity because you only provoke.
that's
when you
actually what I
leave.
was thinking. You could say that should give me.
I want to do this so badly, but I don't
There
know
we
if
go.
I
I
should.
think that's about
No,
30.
no. If you move there, you do provoke from the last one. But if you go one square less,
Oh, like there.
yeah,
Is what you're thinking?
yeah, because you provoke the attack of opportunity when you leave the threatened area. So as long as you stay in the
Yeah,
threatened area, they don't get one.
yeah, that should be good. Okay.
I am tempted to
Yep.
do
So
something, but
that's it for Archan.
Okay. Now it is um Harky's turn.
already I want to do something stupid, but I don't know if it'll work.
Pitch it to me. Pitch it to me.
Uh, using Tides of Chaos and then immediately rolling on the Wild Magic Surge.
You know what? Let's do it. Let's see.
Alrighty,
GMs are always in favor of rolling a wild magic surge.
alrighty. Fire.
Mhm.
Just wild magic. is
Fire-
fucking-
Okay, that's
A
a 2
hit.
damage to this guy.
2 damage. You see them more down to the count because wait. Wild magic table.
Oh boy, that's a 4.
I
Alright.
can see anything invisible as long as I have line of sight.
Cool.
Okay.
That would come in handy.
Actually,
Yeah.
um,
Actually,
uh, wait, who? I know that there was a 6 against that guy, and the 2 with the fire. Did anyone else attack that guy that's in front of Stonehorn?
That guy
Yes.
took 8 from Stonehorn and 2 from Harky.
Okay, so that guy is down then. The fireball also creates a sort of flamed head, cartoonish head, but with your wild magic, um, you suddenly can see some strange um uh blanket over a crate near the like right like here-ish, right here. That's uh, kind of in a ransacked crate, and you, it obviously looks like it's been traveled quite a long way. But let's get onto that in just a sec. There's multiple things that I want to get to in just a sec. Okay, so it is the Let's cultist. I was saying that their main person that's left away, it will attack Silver Scale.
Oh no, I get a turn.
Oh, yeah, Neverwinter, go. I completely forgot.
So Neverwinter runs over here and tries to shoot that guy before he gets to do anything.
Okay, go. Attack.
10 probably misses.
10 does miss. And now It's an attack on silver scales. Does a 16 hit?
Nope, that misses.
All right. So he goes down, tries to attack, but obviously he's trying to prevent anything else. And yeah, now it's Stonehorn's turn.
All right. So, um, what's the state of the battering ram?
Um,
Like,
the
like around the battering ram.
um the from what you can see at the current moment, there's a few pieces of metal laying around. The door on the wall is still somehow intact after a few bangs on it, and everything else seems fine at the current moment. And since no one's in control of the battering ram, it hasn't um, taken its turn to try to hit it.
All right. Uh, so it's like when you say it's a battering ram, is it like just a log or is it like a mechanical?
It's just a plain old log.
Okay. Uh, so what? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. If I were, how big is this log?
Um, it is. I would say it is 10 feet long.
10 feet long. All right. Cool. So what I want to do? Oh,
No, it is. Yep, it is too. 10 feet.
okay. So what I want to try to do is I want to come around to the front of it. Actually, no. No, that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna I'm gonna come over here to the cultist. Let's see how. Yeah, I can make that. I'm gonna go over there to the cultist, try to pick him up by the front of the robes, and slam him against the side of the log.
All right. I mean, do you have any melee weapons on you?
I do, but I'm not. It's not an attack.
Um. All right. Roll me. Uh.
Grapples are done via athletics.
Yeah. Roll me athletics check to grapple.
Athletics. All right.
And grapple is what's
And I'm adding that d6.
okay. Cool.
All right, 13. Your Dex or athletics contests the grapple.
Okay. So let's see. Dex. So it's a 4. So it does not.
All right, so I slam him up against the log, and I growl. I get right up in his face, and I growl, "Stand down!"
Ooh.
And you see that his face goes right like into ground like what a sad puppy is when a mean owner like tries to punish it when it poops on the ground.
He's giving you puppy eyes.
But he's like, uh-huh. But Yeah, you have the ability to tie him up at the current moment, or um, yeah, you can have the opportunity to tie him down, or you know,
Um.
off the head.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna kill him. I'm gonna take out my 50 feet of rope and just bind his arms behind his back.
All right then. Um,
And now we have a survivor for questioning.
Alrighty then. So each one of you are now out of combat.
Hark will immediately scamper over here and take a good look.
So you take a look at what the thing is. It looks like an invisible sheet over this thing. So obviously you were able to see it. Um, do you take it off?
He takes it off. He now has a cloak of invisibility, he hopes.
Um, all right. Roll me both and a wisdom check and yeah, do me a wisdom check. So you don't know if you can actually make this into a cloth of invisibility thing just yet.
Alrighty, so he's gonna pocket that.
All right,
Well, less pocket and more shove into his robes for later use.
all righty, and there's still a box right in front of you.
Oh, he opens the box.
All right, so you see inside three large eggs.
He closes the box and looks over to everybody. Uh, Harky found something.
Archane would immediately join you.
He
What'd you find?
He shows Arjan the box and opens it up. 3 eggs.
Roll me
Oh
an
shit.
investigation check.
And they're still outside?
For the people who are still outside,
Staying with this cultist.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh!
Okay then. Harky.
Well, that's my nat one for the day, I hope.
Okay. Arky, you know that these are the dragon eggs. And also, you see Brennan on the side, a little, you seen the cultist symbol as they hanged around their necks while you bowed them. And you also see that that symbol is also branded on the box as well.
They branded the eggs.
Da-da-da-da.
That's fucked up.
Harky closes the box and hugs it tight. Go back to Dragon. Yes, yes.
So
Yes.
I feel like this would be a perfect narrative moment for me to pull the doors open to the temple. So
Yeah.
revisit what's happened to me inside.
Yeah. You. Okay. Now it's back to Jack. Okay. Sending Hills. You, as you entered in, you
Ugh.
realize that
Mm.
there are some people,
Sure.
and you see the head of the um, temple there as well, trying to heal up the head cleric of the group, um, of the town.
I have any healing. Trying to healings. I do not. Damn it. Okay. I will say some cultists are trying to get in here. I don't want them to. Is there a way I can protect you all somehow?
Oh, who are you? He says.
Ah, it doesn't. I'm Wenley. It look just uh, they're trying to get in,
Yeah,
and I think they may mean you harm.
of course. They've been attacking us since, I don't know, 6 p.m.
Well, yes. Well, what shall I do about it?
Well, if you're here to help, then
I am.
see if there's anyone else outside. Else,
There are. My companions are outside, probably murdering.
he looks over, and there is two guards, uh, and he nods over to them, and they sort of go up to you, and he's the head cleric says, "All right, we are going to open up the door, but if you let in any cultist, you know what will happen."
I don't, but thank you anyway.
She crawled in through a window, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
At this point, Neverwinter's gonna poke his head through that window. Um, they're taken care of.
Oh, wonderful. Oh no, you murdered them, didn't you? And I'll
Um,
open up the door and like push that.
Minotaur's got one.
I'm standing there, holding one
Okay,
over my shoulder. His arms are bound behind his back.
so I feel like what you guys see is Wenley like just throwing her entire weight against the door and being like, ah, pushing it. And meanwhile, this guard over her head is just pushing it open with one hand, but she thinks it's all her because she's like, oh, and the guard's just like opening the door.
Like one hand, yeah. I was like, he says one hand gently pushing it.
Look,
And
she's trying her best, okay?
Wenley loosened it for him.
Yeah, you know
What was
what?
the dragon's name?
I don't remember. God.
Lenithon.
Yeah, Lenithon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I kind of nod to the cultist on my shoulder, and I just, I think Lenithon will want to know about this.
Yep. And you see some blood, but not like from you guys, it's from the vicious mockery from earlier. And
Look, I know I was a bit nasty, but you did stab me. So I really think it was fair.
um, and I will let you do a simple punch of one plus your strength modifier, or two plus your strength modifier, and with a d20.
Who are you talking to?
Little Sunning Hell. If you want to do another,
Did I say that I was going to do that?
I know, like if you want to like hit him, you know, as a punishment.
No. I am, however, going to steal his shit.
Okay, so you
Right.
take
So I'm like, look, you were really nasty and you deserve what happened to you. But I'm not pleased that your companions were murdered.
all right,
And I'm
so
gonna steal all his shit. Just all of it. His
Okay.
shoes! I'm gonna take his shoes. They don't even fit me, but fuck that guy. He stabbed me.
all right,
Not the shoes.
You gotta
not
clean
the
up
shoes. No,
Steal the shit from the bodies too.
And then Winley's like, I don't feel very well.
All right. So Sun Ho takes a leather armor, a piece of leather armor, and
Sure.
a scrimneer, whatever the Middle Eastern sword,
Scimitar.
a scimitar,
Scimitar?
a
Yes.
scimitar, and off the guy who's currently tied up. And for anyone who else who loots the dead bodies, you also get the same sort of loot.
Harky will look up to Silver Scales like, should go back to Dragon quickly as possible. Quick.
Agreed. Agreed. And like the Minotaur said, I think Lenathon would appreciate meeting the cultist friend we just made.
Roll everyone. Roll me a D100.
D100.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hmm.
All right. Uh. So, lucky enough, you do see that there is another scout of there's a group of cultists that are coming up, but you guys are able to bring the eggs, the cultist, and the members of the uh, in the church away before they come. If you do, ath- yeah, high enough athletic roll, a group one.
There's my net one.
Ah,
Okay, so that's pretty average. Okay, so it's if I do everything, it's 10, 10,
Hey, don't
10.
blame Harky. He got little legs.
And I assume that sending. Let me roll for you, sending. Uh, 18. So, since you guys did get more than the average, um, you're you barely get everything together, and you guys do head on towards the camp pretty quickly. And what do you guys? Where do you want to go to first? Give the cultist to the um,
well, I know Lenathon asked us to bring, if we found the eggs, to bring them to the top of the town, the tower,
Yeah.
and to also bring Nighthill with us to bring the governor. But I would think that Archan would want to bring that cultist that they
Yeah, the
found.
the
Yeah,
cultist stole it.
bringing
Yeah.
the leader of the town was just in case we couldn't find the eggs.
Exactly. Yeah. Or an exit. Yeah. So
alrighty then. Um, oh, wrong thing. Do, 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 do. So you guys get back to the keep with everyone in tow, and you guys are heading towards the dragon, and he seems. And how are you guys are going
yeah.
to summon him? Do you get, or did I tell you guys?
You did not.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay, so he would have told you that there would have ring the bell um 3 times, and yeah, ring the bell 3 times if you found it, or 1 time if you didn't. He would have come for you
Okay.
anyway.
I'm gonna use my free hand to jerk the rope on the bell, make it ring 3 times.
And you see that the dragon comes up and like, well, it seems like you grabbed my 3 eggs.
Harky will
How?
put the box on the ground and open it respectfully.
Tell me, how did you find them?
I drop the cultist.
And
Still down.
Well,
Dump him on the ground.
we spoke with the governor, who indicated that there seemed to be some odds going on around their temple. We went to investigate,
Found
took
his
care
boss
of
and his
a
friend.
number of cultists, and the kobold here found the box with your eggs in it.
Matt, Harky is wild sorcerer. Magic does weird things, and he takes out the cloth of invisibility. The box was covered by this, and he holds it up.
I see. Well, seems like this little one needs some punishment. And you see that the head goes on down. One moment the cultist was there, the next he was not.
Oh God. Wenli like screams and hides against Zaratok. This is terrifying.
I appreciate you helping Dragonborn. Now I will keep my end of the bargain. And you see the dragon pick up the box, and he flies away. But before doing so, he ransacks uh, nearby cultists. Just gets them rid of them. Take cares of some near the mill that were being attacked, and he just completely destroys any remaining uh, cultist that he sees, and then he just flies on off. But before that happens, you do see that there is still a small remnant um, near. Um, you guys are there. Um, sort of in the middle of the right there, and you do see a blue man, a blue dragon born, an actual dragon, part human, part
Half dragon.
a half dragon, and he calls up to the keep. I see that you tamed our dragon, but we ain't leaving until you send one of your finest warriors down here. Else, these captives here will get punished. And you see that there's a group of adults that is surrounded by kobolds, and and that is where we are going to end today's session.
Oh.
Aw, shit. Here we go again.
I don't think Wenley's gonna like what we're gonna do next.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Nah.
So wait, the cultists. Who are these guys saying give us your champion?
These are still part of the cultists, but the dragon did not attack them because he was heading more towards like this way.
So just miss them.
Yeah, he
Okay.
just missed them.
So these guys are like, send us your greatest warrior, or we'll keep terrorizing the town.
Yeah,
Oh
and
And
by
my
we got
this
god.
time it is 1 2 a.m. in the morning.
For you? Oh, damn.
No, no, not for me. For you guys
No,
in
In the
character
game.
in the
in
game.
the game, it's 2
Oh,
a.m.
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we're sleepy.
Yeah, you
And they
guys
have a
are.
bunch of hostages.
Yeah,
Oh, god damn it.
and
shit.
one of you guys have to go on down.
Oh.
I rage.
Yeah.
So I will allow you guys to pick who's going down, either
I
this
can
session or the next.
I
I
mean,
can
I haven't raged at all yet, so I still have both uses of my.
I can disguise myself, but I
Hark-
can't disguise any of you.
Harky is not has none of his first level spells.
Yeah,
Yeah, I-
I can. I'm still pretty useful because
Yeah, I
have
think the
not-
barbarian's in the best shape for single combat right now.
Yeah. I was gonna say with a short rest, Arshan will have the use of his breath weapon again, and the use of his crud. I just forgot.
Rage.
No. On his act. I'm
Rage
just
is
double
not-
checking. There we go. Second wind. I almost wanted to say action surge, but I was like, nope, that's next level. But yeah, so he would have his second wind and breath weapon, but yeah, I think Zardytalk's probably in the best condition right off the bat.
Alright then. So you
You
guys.
could always sneak out and circle around and just hit him from multiple directions.
Oh, and before you do any shenanigans, if things go worse for wear, meaning if anyone else but the champion interferes with this battle, these prisoners will be dead.
That's completely unfair.
Well, that's the only way they will be set free.
Harky immediately begins rubbing his paws together.
They'll send one
La-
combatant, and that will be it.
Lass,
Why don't one of you come up here?
you are clearly not familiar with how evil cults work. They're not
You're
fair.
not even good evil cult. You're rubbish.
And at this point, Harky will poke Arjan in the
Hey, he would look down at you.
I think Winley just starts like flinging biscuits at them. At this point, she's so mad.
like Arjan would see Harky with the biggest grin he's ever had. He said
Oh
nobody.
my.
He said nobody interferes with fight, but if save captives, not interfering with fight at all, going behind, doing something else, not interfering in.
Mm-mm.
You're surprisingly
Yeah.
wise for a kobold.
I'm just
Oh, there's no need to get racist.
getting ready to fight. Just kind of rolling my shoulders, limbering up.
Alrighty then. So you guys set up for the fight, and that's where we are going to pick up next session. And right after the fight, it will be sort of a one-shot time
Oh yay!
because I feel like you guys will have a campfire moment where I will pick someone at random. Actually, you know what? Let me roll a 1d5. Everyone pick a number between 1 and 5.
I pick 5.
3.
I'll take 4.
3.
I picked 3.
I can't pick the.
Yeah,
Cl-
it's one per each of us.
Yeah, one per each of you.
clearly, I need to pick one because that is clearly my number of the day.
Fine, I'll be two.
Okay. 3.
Hey,
So
Oh.
so what you whoever who picked 3?
I picked three.
Okay, so you will be telling a story next week, right after
Oh
the
boy.
fight.
Oh boy.
So just pitch me an idea, and I will try to prepare everything for next week. So you guys can rest up, heal up, do whatever you need, uh, and hey, you guys will have fun.
Awesome.
Yeah. Alright then. Thank you all for watching. Next week will be um, sort of makeshift one shot where lovely Theo would be telling us a sort of story, or if they want, they can be telling a little bit more about their back history. If not, I'm fine with it. It's more of their story next week. So, uh, closing off, going down the same list again. Um, Asmode, Asmode Don. Uh, Tell us where we can find you, Twitter, Twitch, whatever.
Alrighty. Don, I'm usually on Steam right now as the Imperial Inquisition, screwing around with people. You can find me on Discord at Asmodan412 at 9026. And otherwise, I have a Twitch, but I never use it. It is the same, Asmodan412. And that's about it.
All
I'm about as
right.
generic as you can get.
Next up, the very fun player to play with. One of the fun players to play with, Jack.
Oh, just one of the finest. I see how it is.
Hey.
Yeah, Shoe Pixie on Twitter. That's about it. Yeah.
All
Also,
right.
I think I'm Shoe Pixie on Steam too.
All right then. Next up, Krillin.
I'm Krellin. You can find me wherever Krellins are sold.
All right. Next up, Rob. Rod. What? Mm.
Yeah, yeah. You can find me. I'm a full-time doctoral student, but you can sometimes find me on Twitter, RPG Theologian. Uh, and I also have a Twitch, but I use it mostly to follow others. I don't really do too much. Drawback to being a doctoral student: it takes up so much of your life.
And last but certainly not least, Tom. Theo. I don't know why I just said Tom. I looked over CEO like, no, wait. This is not the I situation.
um,
I'm sorry.
it's fine. I'm not like super active on Twitter, but when I am, you can find me at TOC94.
Alrighty. And I am the DM of this game, Emon Doctor. You can find me here doing this game. Roughly the same time every other week, if not every week. If we're doing sort of an off, like doing a story time situation with characters. And you can also certainly find me in Pokemon Tabletop United. Um, the Seas and let me see, the Seagulls and Peletros campaign on SS Adventure um, earlier in the day, right before this game, as my lovely character Aponia. Um, battles against some unusual Pokemon, including but not excluding, not limited to Gyarados, um, Arcanine, and the most legendary of all, Arceus. So, thank you all for coming, and I hope to see you all next week. Bye bye.